Well, we're going to say goodbye to Delray Beach, Florida. We just pulled out of the Delray Beach City Marina. Mel's taking care of the fenders while we wait for the Atlantic Street Bridge to open. It's supposed to open on the quarter hour, which is right now. Actually, 2 minutes ago. We're running a couple minutes late. Well, our bridge was supposed to open 2-3 minutes ago, and we've got a guy over there to the right side of the bridge right there that's just hanging out, chatting on the phone, and I'm not sure why the bridge tender doesn't get on the microphone or megaphone and say, hey people, we need to open the bridge. Mark and Mel are coming through. Other people are walking by. Interesting.
Hi, we're Mark and Mel. After raising 4 amazing daughters who are now raising our 12 grandchildren and helping people on land in the real estate business for over 30 years, we're now realizing our goal of a year-long adventure cruising America's Great Loop on our boat Paradise. This is a 6,000-mile journey through waterways that include the Atlantic and Gulf Intercoastal Waterways, Great Lakes, Canadian Heritage Canals, and inland rivers of America's Midwest cities. Join us as we navigate over 100 locks, explore cities large and small, and experience an unforgettable journey through America's Great Loop.
Well, we're still here waiting for this Atlantic Avenue Bridge to open. You can see it behind us now. We pulled out here and we were here about 5 minutes before the scheduled opening at 1/4 after the hour. Clearly in view of the bridge tender, pointing our boat northbound, just south of the bridge, waiting for it to open. And then it just didn't open, and about 20 after, I finally called the bridge tender and I said, hey, we were here for the 11:15 opening, and what happened? It didn't open. He said, well, you didn't call me and tell me you wanted to go through. And we've gone through dozens of these bridges so far in the intercoastal that are charted to open at a certain specific time, and they've always just opened. There's anywhere that I can find where it says that we need to call them and tell them we want to come through. And that's a little frustrating because this bridge tender could see us. He saw us here, sitting here, pointed just 100 yards or so south of the bridge, pointed in that direction, saw us come from the south. Yet he could have called us on the radio and said, hey, do you want to go through? And he didn't. And then when I asked him about it, he got kind of snarky with me. So not very happy with the way we were treated right there. Anyway, just blowing off some steam. Kind of a cool looking bridge coming up here. Kind of looks like a little castle. Looks a little on the low side, but it's charted at 21 feet and I'm reading at least 22 feet right now. So we should clear, our antenna should clear by about a foot or so. Maybe a little more. We should be good. Let's see if we hear any noise. I believe right out there, that kind of like little tower you see, is part of the Mar-a-Lago property, Donald Trump's Florida home. And we can't get really close to it, but we're going to go through this bridge right here be able to look over to our right and have a more clear view of the property. Well, there is Donald Trump's Florida home, Mar-a-Lago. We're not going to be able to go visit him today. We've got places to go and people to see, but just passing by, I thought we'd get a little video of it. We were wondering if we were going to see this particular boat. I am about 90% certain that that boat there, that yacht, Privacy, belongs to Tiger Woods. There's an interesting story about a lawsuit he had with the company that built that yacht for him. Anyway, that's Privacy. I believe that's Tiger's.
In the water, there's a two-story houseboat.
It's like a business of some sort. Probably a big shack or something.
It does, yeah. Arena.
Think we can clear this bridge?
Oh, my goodness, it's very tall. I think so. Look at the clearance. It's minimum clearance is 64. Well, it's going to be wild going through here because of these wild jet skiers and wake makers. put out almost that much also when we anchored out in Sylvia Lake, and we were really fine. Didn't even move. Well, we moved. The wind moved us by the morning. We were facing the other direction because of the wind and the current, but everybody moved the same direction, and it was a really nice anchorage. So we'll contact our Bluebird friends that are over at a marina over there and see if we can dinghy over and explore what's going on over there.
Got a little roadkill cafe going on here. Phew, I could smell it from here. Earlier, we're downwind of it. Very vulture-like looking guy. Oh God, that stinks.
Just walked over to La Bamba, and we're having some chips and salsa because our friends are at what marina?
Safe Harbor?
Safe Harbor. So they're very good. It's fresh, really fresh salsa. Yummy chips and salsa. And they have NA Corona, and they have NA Athletic, which Mark loves because it's an IPA tasting NA. So really good. It was only a quarter mile walk here, huh? Got to see a buzzard and a
0.6 of a mile.
0.6 of a mile.
Yes.